Welcome.
Bienvenidos, bienvenidas.
Willkommen.
Ahla wa sahla to breakfast together.
So, welcome to another episode. Hey.
Welcome, everybody.
Günaydın.
Ahla wa sahla.
How is everybody?
No, but you cannot say that. You cannot say that. We used it already in the intro, so.
Oops.
let's put some summer music.
Amazing.
There you
That's
go.
how it starts. That's how it
Candela.
starts. they're gonna send us like a fee or something because we use the music of Carol G.
We are prepared to pay for the copyright. Summer is worth it.
Dear listeners, go and grab some cold beer from your fridge and prepare for fresh summer episodes.
Not
I would
beer,
even
it's
say even
too early
called
for beer,
Freddo.
Irena. Exactly. Very good, Asia. Someone has been studying Greek traditions and Greek culture very well.
But cold beer, cold Freddo, and summer music mean only one thing. Ta-da! Summer. It means
In Greece.
summer.
In Greece.
In Greece, in Turkey, in Germany, in Norway, in Ukraine. Pretty much today we're talking about summer and how we're going to spend it and what's happening this summer because God knows how that all happened, but we are in the end of June already
Right.
I'm actually
or
doing it the
beginning
wrong
of July.
way because I was in Madrid and I came to Berlin, and apparently there was a storm kind of thing, and it's cold, it's rainy, and it's windy. So yeah, apparently, don't take tips from me. So apparently, I failed summer.
You killed the
At least you
summer.
got it.
Yeah,
You
I
got
did the
it in
wrong
Madrid,
choice.
I guess.
I should have done the opposite instead.
You know, it's the same here in Norway. Last weekend, just on Saturday, to specify, not on Sunday, it was plus 25 and people went to the beach. And yes, we have beaches. And yes, you can swim here.
Really?
And yes,
I thought
and
you would
everyone was
freeze to
so
death.
happy. No, I mean, depends. But the water temperature is around 18, 19.
Hmm,
Yeah, so it's
not so
not too
bad.
bad.
A bit
Not too bad, not too
too
bad.
warm for Asia, but
This is
But
warmer
but
than North Atlantic Ocean in Galway in Ireland, which I just tested. So very nice temperature, 18 degrees, solid.
exactly. No, but
extra
now
opinion.
just the same as in Berlin, the weather is absolutely terrible. Like I have for the whole June, it has been so bad. I have no summer feeling at all.
Oh, really? Because
Yep.
lately here was I start getting a bit the feeling of summer, a proper summer. But apparently Telemachos got back from Madrid and the weather went back. So
Tile,
yeah.
go back to Madrid.
Go back to Madrid,
I
Telemachos.
want to. I'm looking for tickets right now. or,
Go
or
back
also,
to where you came from.
or I'm going to Greece because I really miss my Freddo guys. Because in Greece, it's, well, not summer, but even in spring and even in winter, some people, it's like summer, let's say for sure, when the only coffee you drink is Freddo.
It's
You
Freddo.
go to the barista, you order an espresso, they will bring you Freddo espresso. You order a cappuccino, they will bring you Freddo cappuccino. Because you have to be mad to take anything else in Greece during the summer.
Indeed. I noticed the same pattern. I've in the office. I normally drink like cappuccino or like latte macchiato, but this time, like when the weather is getting warmer, let's say more than 2023, normally I switch to or at least like I see a bit of sun, I switch to something cold. So we have like a machine that makes ice cubes, and then I just make my own version of, it's not Freddo espresso, it's not Freddo cappuccino, but it's my own version of Freddo cappuccino. But at least I need something warm, cold, sorry.
Nice.
And the rest of the people just drinking cappuccino or warm stuff.
For those who don't know, we'll just try to keep it short because we can talk 20 minutes about Freddo. It's
Yes, we have to cut the
basically,
Greeks.
yeah, you have to interrupt us, girls.
Yeah.
No, but basically,
I genuinely,
it's
yeah.
like iced coffee, but you actually blend the ice like in a machine with espresso. You don't just like let it melt and ruin your drink. You actually blend it, and it makes a world of difference in the flavor. I don't know why why the rest of the world isn't doing this. Please, if you have tried it, if you try it, first of all, try it if you are in Greece, and if you'd like it, spread the word. Let's make it a thing, guys.
So you already know what to do if you are, enjoying Greek summer. I mean, you just need Freddo, and pretty much that's gonna be that. But I'm just curious because you guys were talking about Germany and Norway, And I cannot say I feel the lucky one because I love the sun and I'm in the place where every single day looks pretty much the same for the next 3 months because it's super sunny. But what is happening in Germany slash Norway when the weather is bad? Because okay, when it's good, I kind of also want to know. I kind of know what's happening more or less because people are going crazy since everybody is waiting for the sun.
People
But
flood the
what's
park,
happening when it's
basically.
right? Everybody's outside, right? We are just jumping into any water, any whatever puddle we find, we just go there because
Right.
it's. But what is happening when it's right like now when it's not that warm?
There is one thing that the Germans do, like they don't even care if it's cold, if it snows out, snowing outside. It's eating ice cream. So I mean, like
Oh,
ice
that's so
cream
cute.
for the rest of
Yeah,
the world, I think, or at least for
that's
the
nice.
Greek people. Normally, you eat in when it's like warm. It's the same in the same thing happens in Greece, and I think I guess in other southern countries. But in Germany, you see people in February, or like if it's like June and like the weather is like cold, they still eat ice cream. So it's one of the things that they definitely do.
You gotta enjoy what you gotta enjoy.
It only matters what the calendar is saying, not what the weather is actually doing.
I was in Germany last year, just before Prague, before the PG Polyglot Gathering 2024, and I visited a friend in Dresden. And there on the menu, they had all kinds of ice cream, including spaghetti ice cream.
Yeah,
Please
that's the thing in
explain.
Germany.
Wow.
So
Uh,
spaghetti. Do you want Telemaco to explain that or?
Actually, I think I tried it only once, but what came to mind is the ice cafe in Germany, which is basically it's not iced coffee. It's literally they take warm coffee and they throw a
Nice.
ball of ice cream inside, and yeah, I have mixed feelings about that.
I get it. But speaking of events and things, here, like as you said, Asa, what do people do when the weather is bad? It is true that the weather is bad now, but you have to be mindful. It is better than it used to be. This is all what
Okay.
matters. So today is around 19 degrees. It is cloudy. I went for a walk. The weather, I think that the weather is fantastic because usually it's not that warm, you know.
Right.
So actually, in summer, it is quite exciting. There are a lot of things happening here. So what I have been attending and doing, those people who know me in real life, they know that I love attending all things related to culture, languages, of course, food, and things like that. So this year I have in program, we have had the food fairs. We have had the Filipino food fair, the Thai food fair. Um, there are several festivals coming up, also African food fair, and of course this year there will also be a lot of Latin American countries Independence Days. So there is a Peruvian Independence Day coming up.
Wow.
um, Much later there is a still Festa Junina coming up on, it's not an Independence Day, but it's a Brazilian celebration this Sunday. So like it's just a mix of all the things that you can do outdoors slash indoors, and just like a lot of exciting things. And the last thing I want to say about Norway, this is super curious. So as I said, June is kind of bad, like bad weather, at least this year. But July is usually July, August are usually the best months in Norway. Really beautiful, nice weather. You can go for a swim. You can eat ice cream, many
Hmm.
summer things. But in July, the whole Norway closes. No
What do
one
you mean?
works.
Ah, it's too hot.
Yes.
It's
No,
like August in
no.
Greece.
They go. It is called fellesferie. So it's called like the common vacation, or over like all vacation for everyone. So basically, no, absolutely no one works in July. The country just stops running. There is no one in the office if you did stay in the country, and everyone is on a holiday on the best month of the year in Norway. Explain this mystery to me. I still haven't figured it out. Why?
This
That's
is
that's yeah.
like one of those myths that people talk about, and it's going to be confirmed. It's like the same with is it true that in the Middle East and Turkey included, people drink like this really really hot Turkish chai tea in 40 degrees?
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
yes, it's true. Like why would you why would you want a hot tea? But yes, everybody drinks it. So for me, this is a little bit like like that. Like, why would you leave in the best month of the year?
Like about the
The habit is
tea,
a
I've
habit.
heard that the theory that it's good for your body if the temperature like you get like inside is same as the outside. Honestly, I
I
don't
kind of can
care.
agree. I
Yeah,
totally
but
agree with that. That
it
super
doesn't feel
helps.
good for me. I'm like, I want to drink something cold. Maybe it's bad for my body, but it's still like a nice
But
feeling, you know?
but it's fun. It's like,
Yeah, exactly. It's
you have
fun.
to enjoy. Like, I don't want to suffer.
Cheers, guys. Here I am with my tea.
Yeah, but
19
no, it
degrees is
doesn't count. It
fine for
doesn't
the
count.
sea.
Norway
Of
doesn't
course not.
count. Yes,
But
yes.
actually, Rena, I do the opposite because when it's summer, like July and August, I actually like to go to Northern Europe. I go to like Poland, Lithuania, like the northern places because these are the 2 months where the temperature is actually comfortable. So of course I avoid Greece or Spain in those months because it's you're gonna die from the heat. It's like really really too hot and too expensive and everything. So actually like it's the best time to go to like the northern countries because they have amazing weather. You know.
Yeah.
That is true.
I can, yeah, I can definitely confirm. I feel like Poland, like I just came back from Ireland where people don't care about the weather. Whatever is the weather, they still go out, do sports. They don't care. It's just how it is. The weather is constantly
I
bad.
like
So
that. I like that.
why
You know,
bother?
you
Yeah,
can be
I
light
really,
despite the
really
weather.
appreciate that approach because you just don't spoil your mood. You just get on with things. In Poland, I feel like from May to mid September, things are just rapidly outgrowing. Everybody is doing everything. There are tons of music festivals, this festivals, that
Hmm.
festivals, events. Everybody's out. And then
Yeah.
suddenly, 15th of September, it doesn't matter if it's 40 degrees. 15th of September, the whole country shuts down for autumn, and in a month everybody is going to be in winter depression, and I'm like, guys, sometimes in October it's like plus 25. What type of winter depression are we talking about? But no, that's it. You have 2 3 months to enjoy with some breaks because the weather is not always perfect, and then that's it. This is your
Oh
thing.
my
The other
God, you just
9 months
described
suffering.
Norway. I feel like the Poles are some kind of distant brothers of ours.
It's this whole suffering weather, I guess. It's this whole, yes, weather climate sort of thing. um Do people actually complain about when it's too hot? I don't know. Like if in Germany, Poland, Norway, I don't know, do people say anything? Because I'm just trying to figure out if there is any particular local saying in the local language which is used to complain about the weather. Because like Polish people complain when it's too hot and they complain when it's too cold. And I'm like,
Yeah, yeah,
okay,
same here.
what are we
You
gonna
see?
do?
Brothers for life, Norwegians and Poles.
But
Yeah,
what's interesting because I feel like Germans, and correct me if I'm wrong, Dile, they don't normally complain about warm weather because they're just waiting for the warm weather all the
Yep.
year. Weather in Greece, normally people are like my friends or my family is like they say all the time when it hits like more than 32, 33, 35. They always like complain, oh, it's like super warm, and of course everybody's like heading to the sea and they try to cool down or
Exactly. Yeah. And
what do they
actually, they have
say? What
there
do
are
they
the
say in
expressions.
Greek?
There are the expressions. One in Greek and one in Spanish that comes to mind. So in
Yeah,
Greek we say sky odidikas,
that's a good
which
one.
means that the cicada
Skyodidicus.
sky means like it to blow up, but
To
we use
blow,
it a
yeah.
lot in Greek, like it's metaphorically when it's too hot, like and we say I'm blowing up, and we say like
When the sky is blowing up on you.
no
Okay,
no
go ahead.
the cicada, the
Yeah, yeah,
bug, the insect
yeah, yeah,
is
yeah, yeah,
blowing
yeah.
up, and in Spanish they say very often like anda para la sombra, like walk through the shade, like a tip when you
They say
uh,
another one. They
sorry.
say another one as well. Like I think the most common. I don't want to say the word, but like hace calor, hace
Ah, okay,
like
okay.
calor. And the other one that says like hace un calor que te mueres.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But actually, it's interesting because for me, like Greek summer is also besides Freddo, it's also about the cicada because you
Yeah,
hear the cicadas everywhere. It's like the background noise
True.
everywhere. Everywhere you go, you can hear it. It's like the ambience of the whole like summer. And in the night, you
Yeah,
hear like the trillos. How's it in English?
the crickets.
The
trios.
crickets is the equivalent. So you always have these like insect sounds if you're like a bit close to nature in Greece. I think the Turkey is the same, Asia. That you hear
Absolutely
like
the same where I
this is like the
am.
symphony of the summer in the
Nice.
Yeah.
Mediterranean.
I mean, let's be honest, guys. I'm in the kind of same place. If we talked about southeast of Turkey, then obviously it would be different. But because I am literally just in front of Greece, then the climate of agency where I am is very, very similar. So everything you say, Telemachos Odini, I feel like, oh my God, this is like, it's like the same. So yeah, climate-wise and insects-wise, that's just my association. It's cicada, like this whole like, this
Oh
constant
yes, oh
constant
yes,
thing.
I think it's nice. It's like relaxing and it gives that this kind of summer feeling. I've
exactly. Yeah.
experienced that several times when I was in Greece. In Ukraine, we sometimes have it. But what I like about Norway, I forgot to mention this, is very important. We have something that in Russian we refer to as white nights. You know, we have the
Hmm.
polar night, so the sun sets down a lot later than normally. So usually at, for example, in Oslo, it starts getting dark at like 11, 12 p.m., almost midnight. So there is this kind of, I really like it, like when I walk, for example, in the night during this, through the city, like I feel the kind of lightness in my body, like it's light but it's kind of late. But and in the north of Norway, the sun never goes down at all. Like this is super weird. And on the
Wow.
contrary, during winter, it's never there. I've never experienced that. But another, we don't have the crickets here. But what we do is that we have birds. So
Mm, yes.
when it's night, like I just hear the birds and they're singing so loudly. I think it's amazing. It's so beautiful, and I basically like wake up and go to bed to the sound of birds like chirping. It's amazing. And about the expression, well, in Norwegian we could say probably "jeg smelter," so I'm melting. And the
Oh,
Norwegians, they love complaining about the heat. There is a paradox because they're always waiting for the heat to come, and they're like,
Yeah,
"Oh, it's
exactly.
so cold! It's so cold! When is the heat coming?" And then the heat came, and they're like, "Oh my God! Yes, smelter! Yes, smelter! Oh, det var så varmt, så varmt!" you know. So yeah,
We have a
yeah.
something
saying in Greek that's like "Χτύπα με κι αν κλαίω," which means like hit me even if I'm crying. And it's about this exact context where basically you're like complaining, but you're like, oh, I'm melting, but yes, bring me more heat, please, more heat. But oh,
exactly,
I'm melting, but
exactly,
more heat, please.
You know it's
exactly.
good,
It's so
So,
funny.
isn't it?
another thing, like in Germany, I think they kind of keep it simple. They just say that it's hot. There's not like a specific amount.
Efficient
Yeah,
communication of information.
like I think they say like yeah, it's like assist mega highs. That's the one thing that they say, or like
Das ist hot.
this is total. Yeah, this is total highs. But what they do, and that's something that I really appreciate here. We don't have that in Greece. Never experienced that. Is the one thing is the Freibad season where all the public pools open, so people are going there. I think I've done it one time, and I because it's so densey or
Packed,
so like
yeah.
so many people goes there packed.
Mm,
Normally I don't like to go, but it's nice that a lot of people also go to lakes,
Mm,
and I've done the
yeah,
same this last weekend, and it's beautiful. I like a lot of people don't like swimming in lakes. I like it because it just cools the my body, and the temperature lowers the temperature down.
nice.
And the other big thing it's the beer gardens, or like in general like open Sommerfest, or like open places. There's like all the bars or clubs, let's say in Berlin, they have either beer gardens or even open places that they do parties or
hmm
I
whatever.
love that. Love that. Spend as much
Yeah.
time as you can outside if you can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Now I remember
For
the
me,
thing
it's
with the pools.
One last one last thing
Yeah.
I forgot to mention, sorry, dilemma here, is the open air, which I definitely like love this open air cinemas.
Ah, we have that too. Yeah, only here it's a little bit challenging because it's never dark, but other than that.
That's a typical thing that they do here. There's like I think 8 or 9 across Berlin, big ones, and then
Nice.
smaller ones.
yeah, same in Warsaw.
It's beautiful. I love it. It's I think we went last year to Lemahos in to see
Ah,
David
yes, yes, I remember that
together.
one. It was really good viewing. But actually, the open airs for me is it's a Greek thing mostly. Maybe I haven't been to so many in Germany yet, but in Athens at least, it's like super common that the moment it's summer, like you, everyone goes to the open air cinemas, and there is even a film, a Greek film, um, that's called wait, I forgot the name now, but it's like about the because Greece around the 15th of August, because it's a holiday, it's empties out
Ferragosto.
because of like the
Yeah.
yeah, because of the vacation. So it's a film about the romance happening in the empty Athens on the 15th of August, and it plays every 15th of August in the open air cinema. And it's kind of like a tradition that like you can watch that film like around that time. Do you remember the
Yeah.
name? It's Fthina Tsigara, cheap smokes in English.
Tinachigara. Yes.
And it's a very typical thing. And for me, that's when I think of open air cinema, I think of Fthina Tsigara, 15th of August, empty Athens. So, and it's also like
That's
very beautiful to, like what for me, like summer nights is the best time of the year because you walk, it's like comfortably warm. You hear the
yeah.
crickets, you can see the stars,
Mm.
you can hear the sea, like you're close to the sea. And it's like, it's everyone is outside, the city is lively, but it's also a bit calm because it's the night. So for me
Mhm.
personally, especially in Athens or in the Greek islands, like summer nights are one of the best time place combinations of the year.
I absolutely agree with you. It sounds amazing. Actually, I have to add that in Norway, or specifically in Oslo, we also have this tradition because there is a movie called Oslo 31st August, Oslo 31st of August. And guess when they show it?
Oh, around
Every
June probably,
31st of
right?
August. But it's not a happy movie. It's a good one, though. It's like independent cinema. Um, and
It's
what's
for
the
everybody
film?
to get depressed and get ready for the September. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
get ready
it's
for
quite
15th of
depressing. It was
September,
something about
get a
depression.
bit depressed already. So the 15th of September, you're ready to like, shut down and get like winter depression.
We don't have the movies particularly here in the small town where I live, but what's nice, what I like, the trend that started here in Turkey, especially in here where I am, is that they do now open museums for nights, and you because the weather is so
Ooh.
good,
Oh, that's
and
really good.
yeah, during the day the temperature is unbearable. For example, visiting Ephesus or I don't know Magnesia on Meandre or I don't know Aphrodisias or any other place here around. There are probably only in Aydın province there are around 24 antique places that are open for use, but it's hot. So what do? They just turn this opportunity to visit during the night, and moreover, they're
Love it.
organizing
Great
eight
idea.
in- international ballet and opera festival, and they are holding it in Ephesus. So literally, the
Wow.
whole
Wow.
antique amphitheater is going to be filled with artists from around the world. And guess what thing I'm going to? I am going to the closing ceremony of this festival, and I'm going for Zorba. Zorba by
Really?
Mikis
Oh,
Theodorakis.
Uh-huh.
So this is going to be a really nice
nice.
Greek
I'm so
twist.
jealous.
I know
Nice.
it's going to be amazing.
Getting
Anyway,
Greekified or Greasified.
yes, exactly. Anyway, the last thing that comes to my mind, literally, because I think like we have so many plans and things to talk about in summer. I'm sure it's a very exciting moment for all of us, and I'm really curious to see some of the comments of our listeners and see what they're doing this summer. For me, it's pretty much work plus some of those extra activities, but. I always remember this one word in Japanese that stands for summer, and it's natsu. And for me, it's actually very funny because the
Up to,
natsu, yeah,
you said?
the way
Is
I
that like
memorized it, way I memorized it is was because when summer you go nuts. So natsu makes actually perfect sense.
you
Hope,
go nuts
yeah,
now?
yeah, we go natsu now. Yeah, so
So, what are the plans for the rest? Like, do you have any plans or any trip planned in the next upcoming months?
For me, it's my fourth summer in a row in Norway. Yay, so exciting.
You're going against the
So
grain.
yes, no, I'm just gonna work.
In the fifth one, you will get like a stamp or something.
It's about to break the streak. I don't want to do this Duolingo course. This is some kind of extended Duolingo course. Anyway, no, it's my fourth summer this year, but I will take a short break from cold Norway and go and visit beautiful Christina in beautiful France in August. Other than that, no other plans. Over to you guys.
Nice. I'm actually doing also like the wrong thing and escaping Europe for the summer, the 2 months that it's actually warm here in the north, and I will probably be touring Latin America. It's the worst time to tour Latin America.
Ya tú
We are
sabes.
losing Tila,
Yeah,
guys. We're
yeah.
losing him.
First world
No, he's
problems
not coming back. He's gonna be so charmed by the Brazilians or Cubans or whatever.
or Colombians. Yeah, I don't know if I will come back. I will try to just for you guys, but let's see what happens. I cannot promise anything.
I can only say that if you are there for too long, we are going to go on a mission to find you.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Down for that. Down
BT
for that.
crew on a mission.
On the mission. What is Chile?
You're welcome anytime to come find me.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, it's a lot of. I have sorry guys, I have to mention that, but because I love Latin music, I love like salsa, I love bachata.
You don't say.
No
Who would
way.
have
I
thought?
couldn't figure it out now.
So many of the big cities, especially the big cities, they have actually like open air dances, like by the water usually during the summer.
Yeah.
So, for example, in Madrid, they did this at the Ermita, the Hermitage, and also in Berlin, like by the riverside, they do like every night salsa, bachata, tango. You can dance like for free. They have DJs, speakers, people dancing
Ave
crosses,
Maria
all for
Purísima.
free. Exactamente. You just go there and you can dance, and it's all the time, every night. So it's one of the things I also really look forward to when it's the summer in Europe to
Oh,
just like these like summer night dances. It's amazing, guys.
that
And yeah,
sounds
I'm
hot.
gonna stop. I'm gonna stop now. It's
This is what I will be doing
Fred
this
and
weekend.
dancing. I could talk for hours, so I'm gonna have to stop now. What about you, Dimi? What are your plans?
It's really admirable your love for dancing. I'm going to a reggaeton party this Saturday. I'm gonna shake that some parts of the body.
I was like, is the beep
Head.
coming? Is the beep coming? No, just
It's the
kidding.
beat coming. I was ready to do like a normal like from my like using my mouth like beep.
Uh, yeah,
Low
Dimi,
tech
what about
beep.
Yeah.
you? Are you going to shake any
So
parts of your body in Greece?
no, it's just gonna go chill.
The only thing he's gonna shake is like the espresso, like
The
the straw
espresso,
with the
exactly.
espresso and the
Yeah,
ice
that's
cubes.
that's the only thing that I want to do. Like that's the only action, like any movement, any like physical like, movement that I would like to do. Just yeah, this actually I'm playing in smart this year. I'm just gonna not spend all my 2 3 weeks in Greece. So I'm planning to go work remotely for some time, and then for 1 week spending time there with my family, and then I'm just trying. That's the plan to keep some extra days for December and visit for first time Latin America, especially Chile. So
Amazing.
I'm gonna do the smart things, escape the winter in Berlin, and go to a warmer place.
Nice.
But that's
Smarter than
that's
me.
more or less the plans. Yeah. So
But all right, dear listeners, I hope you enjoyed this summer episode. As you can see, all our hosts are filled up with summer energy as we have at least 2 more months of summer that we're going to enjoy as much as we can. Please comment to us what your plans for summer are. And please do not forget to rate us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts
Follow on
if you enjoyed listening
Instagram.
to the show. And follow us on Instagram. Exactly. Asia puts a lot of work in those reels and stories. So please give us some love.
give us a shout out to Asia, to the
Yay.
content creator queen. Not
I
queen.
can be king as well. No worries. I can take two of those.
As
Queen,
long as the
king,
crown
anything.
looks nice.
Exactly. See you in the next episode, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Ciao, ciao.
See you. Besitos.
And god sommer. Good summer, as we say in Norwegian.
Have a good one. Ciao, ciao.